Jamunatira vanachari Jamunatira vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So yeah. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki, Gantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Go Premanandi. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 22. Bali Maharaj surrenders his life. Text 26. Janma-karma-vayo-rūpa vidyaiśvarya-dhanādibhiḥ yady asya na bhavet stambhas tatrāyaṁ mad-anugrahaḥ janma-karma-vayo-rūpa vidyaiśvarya-dhanādibhiḥ yady asya na bhavet stambhas tatrāyaṁ mad-anugrahaḥ janma-karma-vayo-rūpa vidyaiśvarya-dhanādibhiḥ yady asya na bhavet stambhas tatrāyaṁ mad-anugrahaḥ. Please chant. Janma-karma-vayo-rūpa janma-karma-vayo-rūpa yasya bhavet stambhas tatrāyaṁ mad-anugrahaḥ janma-karma-vayo-rūpa vidyaiśvarya-dhanādibhiḥ yady asya na bhavet stambhas tatrāyaṁ mad-anugrahaḥ. Word for word, janma, by birth in an aristocratic family. Karma, by wonderful activities, pious activities. Vayaha, by age, especially youth, when one is capable of doing many things. Rūpa, by personal beauty, which attracts everyone. Vidya, by education. Aishwarya, by opulence. Dhana, by wealth. Aribhi, by other opulences also. Yady, if. Asya, of the possessor. Na, not. Bhavet, there is. Stambha, pride. Tatra, in such a condition. Ayam, a person. Mad-anugrahaḥ, should be considered to have received my special mercy. Read my special. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki. If a human being is born in an aristocratic family or a higher status of life, if he performs wonderful activities, if he is youthful, if he has personal beauty, good education and good wealth, and if he is nonetheless not proud of his opulences, it is to be understood that he is especially favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. When in spite of possessing all these opulences a person is not proud, this means that he is fully aware that all his opulences are due to the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He therefore engages all his possessions in the service of the Lord. A devotee knows very well that everything, even his body, belongs to the Supreme Lord. If one lives perfectly in such Kṛṣṇa consciousness, it is to be understood that he is especially favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The conclusion is that one's being deprived of his wealth is not to be considered the special mercy of the Lord. If one continues in his opulent position, but does not become unnecessarily proud, falsely thinking that he is the proprietor of everything, this is the Lord's special mercy. Om Gyantimidandasya Gyanala-shalakya Chakshumritanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Swavedantikam Katayata Yasmin Duskurum Sukurum Bhavet Vishyate Vipriyatinsya Shri Chaitanya Nanamitam Vanchakapa Tudubhischa Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gauda Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So there's a saying, even a pauper is proud of his penny. What's a penny anyway? What is it to be proud of? Even if you have a little bit of opulence, then we get proud right away. These opulences are all belonging to Krishna. Krishna means one who has all opulences to the unlimited level. He has all fame. You know, even if you were to ask an atheist, do you believe in God? What do they say? No, because they know who you're talking about. And if we get a little fame, you know, a few views on YouTube or a few followers on Instagram, I feel so validated. Oh, I'm somebody now. Look at me. You know, Krishna has all strength. We have a little bit of strength. A few days ago I did 20 push-ups. I was very proud of myself. Yeah. But Krishna has unlimited strength. What did he do? When Indra sent his samvataka clouds, you know, there was like pillars of rain, like pillars and thunder and so much wind and everything. What does Krishna do? All the residents of Vrindavan are drowning, all the cows are drowning. What do we do? Krishna, please help us. Well, don't worry, I got this. With his left pinky finger, left hand is the weaker hand, and with the weakest finger, picks up this giant mountain, and all the residents of Vrindavan can reside under there. And it wasn't just like some dark and wet place. No, it was like a house underneath. It was like opulent. You know, and the greatest thing about this pastime is that not everyone could spend the whole day with Krishna or the whole night with Krishna. You know, so during the day, Krishna would spend time with the cowboys and go and wrestle and play games, and they say like Krishna would yell ill names into the well so the echo would come out. Ill names means he's swearing. They're swearing into the well. kids, I don't know if you know small boys, I grew up, we like to swear. Always playing, wrestling, climbing up the trees, chasing the frogs. So not everyone could be there. The parents and Mother Yashoda, the elderly gopis can't be there. And the gopis, the younger, the damsels in Vrindavan, they can't be there. And then Krishna at night sneaks out and meets with Radha and the gopis and has pastimes there. Not everyone can be there. And then when he's at home and being bathed by Mother Yashoda and having his meal with Nanda Maharaj, not everyone can be there. Even the animals can't be there. The cows cannot be there. So everyone with all rasas could be there, residing under the Govardhan hill for 7 days and 7 nights. They could fully see Krishna, interact with Krishna, exchange their rasas to the greatest extent, all day, all night. It's amazing, this pastime. So Krishna just did that, organized it by just his pinky finger, his left hand. He is all strong, he is all strength. Fame, strength. Krishna has all wealth. How much wealth do you have? I have a few houses, I have a few cars. I got a van, actually. I'm very proud. But it hurts when I discovered this yesterday, that there's a crack on the windscreen. No. But that's okay, we'll fix it. Yes, we have some wealth, some jewelry, I don't know. Some nice clothes, expensive clothes. We get proud of our wealth. But what's Krishna's wealth? Krishna's wealth is that he married 16,108 queens. And with each queen, they have a palace of their own, huge one, with golden domes, and they had like columns, pillars of lapis lazuli. Usually if you go to some mansion, if you've been to a mansion, lapis lazuli is a very rare stone. You only can get like a small little, like sort of, like a small little strip. But whole columns. And then there's pearls just swung in between, inside, in the ceiling, with beautiful draped curtains. And then there's all these stones. They don't have lights and electricity, no. The stones, they are lighting up the whole palace. And the floor, it's not marble, it's made out of onyx stone. Onyx is also a very rare stone. And it said that Krishna, he's looking into the onyx stone at his reflection. And he's like, who is this beautiful person? I'm attracted to him just like Radharani is attracted to me. Such opulence Krishna has. And yes, we'll move on to his beauty. Sometimes very proud of our beauty. Sometimes you have for the man it's like muscles, a six-pack. For the ladies it's the hair or some makeup or like this. People are attracted to the Miss Universe competition. Oh, so beautiful. But apparently the beautiful women of earth, compared to the women of the heavenly planets, they look like frogs. But then the beauty of the residents of the spiritual world, they just outshine the residents of the heavenly planets. But then Krishna's beauty is even more. It says that everyone is bewildered by Cupid. He's known as Madan. And Krishna is known as Madan Mohan, the bewilderer of Cupid. He's so beautiful. He has like beautiful skin color, Sham. Sham's a spiritual color. It's not of this material world. And His Holiness Kadamba Maharaj, he was describing, some people saying, which Krishna is the Krishna? There's so many deities we have all around the world. Sometimes you say Krishna, here Radha Ballabha is black. And then you may have like, in other temples he's blue. Or in other temples he's white. So which one is it? So it said that his color is Sham. And Sham is like the monsoon cloud. And he's describing in India, when the monsoon cloud comes, then there's like the strong sun behind it. And as it shines into the monsoon cloud, it's already dark but has this blue sort of shimmer. So that's the blue color. But sometimes the shine is so strong it can appear white. The Krishna's effulgence comes out white. And then obviously the monsoon cloud, that's the dark color. So it's such a beautiful color he has. The lotus petaled eyes, big ones. And then his nose is like a conch shell. He has thighs that are like the elephant trunks. He has a chest like a doorway. He has very elegant fingertips and fingernails like this. Very elegant. So beautiful Krishna is. And especially most beautiful is his lotus feet. He has mother of pearl toenails. Mother of pearl. So I don't know if you've seen pearl. It sometimes looks like it has many colors in it. Some people, they paint their cars with the pearl color. So it looks white and then it drives past and then it's like this, all these colors just emanate from it. So pearls, they have this like, it's a surprising changing of color. But Krishna's lotus feet, the toenails are like mother of pearl. The best of all pearls. It's just obsession with them. And then on his feet, there are different markings we can remember. There's a marking of the thunderbolt. Why is that marking there? It is said that we have a mountain of karma. A big mountain. But how do you smash a mountain with a thunderbolt? So you remember Krishna's feet can smash all your karma, gone. Krishna has this elephant goad, which is used for controlling elephants. So sometimes the mind is described to be like an elephant. Have you had trouble with your mind? And then sometimes you're riding on top of the elephant. Yes, I got it under control. And sometimes the elephant is riding on top of you. But by remembering Krishna's lotus feet and the elephant goad, you can control the elephant-like mind. Krishna is so beautiful. He has like this yellow dhoti. It's like this electric lightning aura described by Bhishma when he was going at him, ready to kill him, picking up the chariot wheel. Come at me, O lotus-eyed Lord. And then Bhishma is firing arrows at him. Hits his transcendental body. And Krishna receives him. Krishna Chakravarti Thakur says, receives him just like the love bites of a lover. And it said he was like perspiration when he was charging at Bhishma, all this perspiration covered by the dust of the battlefield. And then his top garment was flying off and he was just roaring at him. Bhishma was remembering this at these final moments. So Krishna has like beautiful hair as well. It's like unlimited curls with this blue tint. Unlimited curls. So he's known as Keshava, one who has beautiful hair. So Krishna has unlimited beauty. No one can compare to him. You can think of the most beautiful person. Just imagine, push your imagination to the max. The most beautiful person you can ever think of. And still they will not compare to Krishna. So this is Krishna's option. So we got fame, wealth, strength, beauty, knowledge. So we're attracted to people with knowledge. Albert Einstein, wow, he's so intelligent. When we hear someone who's very intelligent, can do math equations just like that, we feel, oh wow, amazing. But Krishna's intelligence is ever expanding. You know, from his breathing, from the Lord's breathing, the Vedas are emanating. And the Vedas contain all material and spiritual knowledge. There's nothing outside the Vedas. Everything is actually Vedic. Even music, even martial arts, even how to run a government, architecture. Every single knowledge that you can think of, science, astronomy, astrology, everything is contained in the Vedas. It's originally from there. So any knowledge that you see someone possesses, it's all borrowed. They cannot be proud of it either. So we've done 5. The last one, renunciation. So renunciation, you can get recognized for renunciation. You know, someone gives in charity, someone fasts for a long time for a political cause. Some renunciation comes in as, wow, how did you give that up? Someone had a contract for $50 million, There's one famous comedian, you know, he was like famous already, and he could have got this $50 million contract, but no, he didn't want to, you know, subscribe to their conditions of exploitation. So no, he walked away from it, went to Africa, and now he's even more famous for it. He's recognized for his renunciation. There's a president in Uruguay. I don't know if he's still president. No, not anymore. Yes. So when you're president, you can have a lot of wealth. You get a big pay packet, you can have a big mansion, you can have expensive cars, you can have nice suit even, you know. But this president of Uruguay, he just used this money for the people, and he just stayed in some shack in the forest with a 3-legged dog. And his car was just like some old Volkswagen, yeah. And he's like known, like everyone loved him so much. He's like, oh wow, he's really one of us, he cares about us. Just due to renunciation, he didn't take it. It's such an opulence, you know. But still, you cannot be proud of that, because Krishna's renunciation is even greater. Why is that? Usually when you meet someone who has all these opulence, whether they're a little bit famous, they're strong, you know, big muscles, they have some money, they have some knowledge, or they have some beauty. They're a little bit proud. You can't be near me. Who are you? You know, don't. You know, you're not qualified to be near me, to associate with me. But Krishna, he wants to be friends with every single living entity. He comes within your heart as a super soul, with even the body of a bird, the worm in stool, the fish in the water, even like evil people that you may think of history. Krishna's there in their heart too. He's there in your heart too. We think we're so fallen, I don't deserve to be with Krishna. But Krishna don't care. He wants to be with you. There's no logic to this, why Krishna loves us so much. He's such an amazing person. That's why he has so much opulence. That's why. Such an amazing person, such a nice guy. So we see here that Bali Maharaj has the same understanding. He conquered all the 3 worlds. He conquered heaven and everything. And then when he gave in charity to Vamanadev with 2 steps, he grew this big form, 2 steps, stepped over the whole universe. But he asked for 3. And he asked Balaraj, so where's the 3rd step? And Balaraj, okay, put it on my head. Because the possessor is greater than the possession. Say if some rich person, their child gets kidnapped, you know? Kidnap the child, yeah. Like this, and then they call up, okay, if you want your child alive, you have to transfer $50 billion in this account, otherwise you'll never see your child again, you know. It's like, okay. So obviously the child's life, you know, the person who possesses this money is more important than the money itself. If you get robbed in the street, hopefully you don't, someone comes with a knife. Okay, your life or your money? Okay, yeah, take it all. Yeah, my life is more important. The person is more important than the energy. People want the kingdom of God without God. So they miss out on everything. Just like Duryodhana did. Before the battle, Krishna was sleeping and he says, okay, when I awake, then the first person I see, you know, then I'll give you what you want. You can choose either my army, which every single one is as strong as me. Big army, you know, thousands of soldiers. You can take it. And then someone else can choose me. So Duryodhana's like, okay, here's my chance. So he's just right at the head of Krishna. Because Arjuna, he's his friend and devotee, sits at the feet of Krishna. As Krishna awakes, he looks at his feet, sees Arjuna. And he goes, oh, Arjuna, you're the first one. What would you like? Arjuna's like, I just want you, my dear Krishna. He goes, okay, I'm on your side. And Duryodhana's like, yes, you know, because Krishna promised he wouldn't even fight, and it's just him. I get the army, so I'm the best. I'm going to win, yeah, you know. But obviously, Krishna is more powerful. Om Punam Madam Pune Madam. Puna Puna Dachate, Punasya Punadaya, Puna Eva Shishyate. You can take 1,000,000 Krishnas out of Krishna, but still Krishna will remain the complete balance, the complete whole. He'll always remain supreme. So you can see that the possessor is more. And Bali Maharaj was trying to act in that way. But then Vamanadev still punished him, wrapped him up in the ropes of Varuna and humiliated him. He did everything right, isn't it? What did he do wrong? Before the battle, he got blessings from Sukracharya and Prahlad Maharaj, his grandfather, who's a pure devotee, got a garland from him, worshipped the Brahmanas, and he didn't even fight the demigods. Indra ran away. He's like, this is too much, I'm going. And then he's ruling, he's in charge. And then a beautiful Brahmana, dwarf Brahmana comes. You know, he looks so beautiful, deer skin, umbrella, very short. You know, he has rudraksha and a rod, all these gifts given by the demigods. And he's like, wow, so beautiful. Even his sister was like enchanted, it's like, wanted to breastfeed him. Eventually she got the chance in the next life as Putana and then went back to Godhead. That's another story. And yes, whatever you want, I'll give you. And he goes, you know, I can give you a whole planet. Take it. He's like, no, I don't need a planet. I just want 3 steps of land. And Bali Maharaj's like, you small boy, you don't know what you want. You know, I can give you anything. And then Vamana is like, if I cannot be satisfied with 3 steps of land just to lie down, what makes you think I can be satisfied with the whole planet? We always think we need more and more and more. But it just never satisfies. It just increases the anxiety more and more. Greed, it just takes over one's consciousness. So then, when he was about to give in charity, Sukracharya said, don't do it! This is Vishnu, he'll just take everything, don't do it. You know. Bali Maharaj is like, no, I gave my word, I'm Kshatriya, I always give my word, I don't care if he's even Vishnu, I'll do it. And he rejected Sukracharya, his guru, he rejected his guru. It's unthinkable. And then the whole pastime took place, lost everything. So what did he do wrong? Why is Vamanadev punishing him? And on top of that, with this humiliation, all his demon soldiers ready to pounce on Vamana, he told them to stop. No, I deserve this. Such humility. He had no pride whatsoever. And then when he was released, then Vamana blessed him with a place even better than Indra, Sutala. And then, even better than that, I give you myself. We talked about Krishna's opulences that, you know, you should be proud of, or we get a little bit, we get proud of. But the possessor of all these possessions, Bhagavan, he becomes your possession. So the Mayavadis, they're very proud. They have this goal to try and become God. By meditation, by so many things, you can become God, you can become Bhagavan. But the devotees are more ambitious. They don't want to become God, they want to own God. And they do this by devotional service, by bhakti, by love. Krishna becomes Bhaktavatsal. He becomes the calf, a following calf of the bhakta, of the devotee. I like this quality the most about Krishna. That he's conquered by love of his devotees. And this is pretty much what the whole Bhagavatam is about. Seeing the dealings of Krishna and his devotees and how he gets conquered by their love, by their surrender. It's not by their determination, it's just they're so attracted to Krishna's qualities. He's such a nice person. Everyone is looking for that person that can surrender their love fully onto. It's like, I just want to give you my whole life. You know, my whole love to you. And you can just reciprocate with that. And I can give you more. And then it becomes a competition love between the devotee and Krishna. This is what the spiritual world's about. This is what Bali Maharaj, he got the special mercy. He got greater opulence at the end, but he was not proud. He was able to understand that, no, this is Krishna's gift to me. And we can easily do this exercise. It doesn't mean that, okay, I have to wait for the $1 million to come, then I will get the special mercy of Krishna. No. It can happen with every breath you take. If you don't have your next breath, you're missing out. You don't think about anything else. So Krishna is giving you every breath. Krishna's mercy is unlimited. He's so merciful. We don't deserve anything He gives us. But He just goes out of His way to... He never does anything for our suffering. Anything He does is just for our upliftment and happiness. And because we're so foolish, we don't want our own happiness. So He's very patient. Okay, you do this foolish thing, but I'm ready to give myself to you. This savadam prityaja mamikam sharanam braja. This surrender unto me, give up all other processes of religion. This is... Krishna's waiting for that so He can surrender unto you. So He can become subordinate to the devotee. That's why He became the chariot driver for Arjuna. That's why He became the child of Mother Yashoda. That's why He becomes like, when He wrestles with the coward boys, He always loses. And that's why when He tries to claim to be the greatest dancer, Shirada Ballava Rindavana Natabara. It's the greatest dancer. But no, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vrindadevi is asked, oh, where is Lord Hari? Oh, he's dancing. He's getting dance lessons by the Yamuna. Oh, really? Who's his dance teacher? Srimati Radharani. So when the coward boys, there was like a whole dance party going on with Krishna and Balaram. I really liked this pastime. When I heard this pastime, I was like, I have to see this. It's so amazing. All the animals came, there was a whole stage set up, all the animals came and people playing instruments. And then Krishna and Balaram ready to dance. And you know, it says their hair was all flowing and even the trees were waving, the clouds were to the beat. And they had like hair like crow's feathers. And they had like decorations from the forest, all these oxides and different colors and leaves. And they're ready to dance. And when they danced, what would happen is that Balaram, so they're the originals of breakdancing, pretty much. Balaram, he would spin in the middle on one hand, with his feet in the sky, like spinning, yeah, like this. And then Krishna, he would go around him with cartwheels while playing his flute, at the same time getting the dust from Balaram and throwing it on everyone. And then the Gopa's like, Krishna, you're the best dancer. He goes, yeah, I'm the best, you know. But then the brother of Srimati Radharani goes, wait a minute, how can you be the best? Like, you get dance lessons from Radharani. And then suddenly Krishna gets humble. He's like, oh, you're right. How could I claim to be the best dancer if I myself have my own teacher? So in this way, we have to get absorbed in the Bhagavatam. Seeing how Krishna interacts with his pure devotees, how he conquers their hearts, and then how the pure devotee in return conquers the heart of Krishna. And in this way, there's a competition of conquering each other's hearts. This is what it means to get the mercy of Krishna. So I'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, Gopa, you want to elaborate? Prema? Yeah. Do you have a mic?
There's a phrase that...
Before you start, they have a mic so everyone at home can hear.
Hare Krishna, thank you for that very nice lecture. There's a phrase that came to my mind when you were speaking about the opulence and that. It's like, I will say it in English, because in Spanish it's easier, but maybe you know this one. Is the conqueror becomes a slave of that which he conquered. So many times we are running for some things, and then we became slaves of that and there's a nice picture that is like one guy is like with his new sport car, and then you can see him like washing the car, and then everything that you have to pay, tax, insurance, many things. So if we try to enjoy those things and not put it in the service of Krishna, we become slaves. You have to maintain those things. But when we engage them in service, I think that's the perfection.
Yes, I guess that's the goal. We all have an opulence given by Krishna. So once we understand it belongs to Krishna for his service, then we won't be implicated. Bhakti yagya tapasam sarvalokameshwaram surinam sarvabhutanam gyantamam shanti richati. That he is the benefactor of all our sacrifices that we do. He is the possessor of all the planets, and he is the best friend. We sometimes think we're the best friend or something. No, only Krishna is the best friend. So we have to be a representative of that best friend, that supreme controller and proprietor. And that way, one can attain peace from the pangs of material miseries. So actually we're going to try and take everything. That's our goal actually. We are not false renunciants. Prabhupada, I think, was shown a picture by one Mayavadi guru. Someone giving him money is like putting his hands up, no, I don't want it like this. Prabhupada says, no, if someone gave to me, I'll be like this, take it all. And there's an incident where someone brought like a whole bunch of money, like thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. And what did he do? Just, okay, this is for BBT, this is for temple, this is for something else. So this is the nature of the Brahmana. He'll have $1 million one day, and then the next day he'll be back on zero. He will not be possessed by the money. So yes, that's the best way to use money, just spend it for Krishna. Especially buying books. If you get money, print books, buy books, and distribute them. This is like the best way to use the money. Cannot lose. It's more greater than gold. People try and keep gold because we don't know about how this, inflation and printing of so much money is going on. So if you keep gold, that's good. But even greater than gold, because people may steal it, But if you have books, no one will steal. But you can use the books to trade if the whole paper money system crashes. You can use it to trade for food, for instruments, things to survive. And they will benefit. Krishna consciousness will spread. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you for the nice class. Prabhu, you mentioned how Krishna has so much opulence, so much beauty, and he's perfect in everything. But sometimes we are unable to understand him fully. So in that case, should we pray to him that he helps us understand him, or should we just serve him as a friend and that's it?
Yeah. So the Vedas chasave aham evavedyo. Krishna says, by the Vedas, the purpose of the Vedas is to know him. Prabhupada said, religion is to know God and to love him. So once we get more knowledge of him, then love increases. But the residents of the spiritual world, they kind of want to know him and not know him at the same time. That there's always something more to sort of know about him. Because Krishna is unlimited, the search for knowing about him will never end. And that only happens due to the increase of love. It is said in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there's a competition between the love of Srimati Radharani and the qualities of Krishna. So Srimati Radharani, she discovers a new quality of Krishna and she falls in love with that. But then Krishna, he expands to more qualities. And then Radharani has to love that. And then there's a competition of that. So it will never happen. Because even Krishna doesn't even know himself. Because he's every expansion unlimited. But yes, the goal is to try and know Him. And the best way that it's all revealed is by devotional service. Yes. Nice question.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Gantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.